Media. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
How we doing tonight, Duckworths? Yeah, it's like a sorority house in here. Woo! Show me your boobs. My name is Gail Murray. I'm going to be your host tonight. And what do I look like? I know what I look like. I look like Danny DeVito cosplaying as a hot girl. Come to accept that about me. Are you familiar with the expression, I'm not rich, I'm comfortable? You ever hear a rich person say that? Like, it's not that we're rich, but, you know, we're comfortable. That expression doesn't go in the other direction, though. I don't get to be like, I'm not poor, I'm uncomfortable. So we just had Pride. Happy Pride. We just had Pride in Charlotte. Yeah. Did anybody go out to the festival? Me either, so I'm glad that I also like to celebrate by throwing bricks at cops from the comfort of my own home. That's why I like to do it in honor of our goddess, Marsha Johnson. What I did do, though, I did celebrate Pride in my own way. I have a matriarch in my family who is a lesbian. That cool? Her name is Cousin Rita. I don't know why we call her Cousin Rita. She might not be related to us, but she's Cousin Rita. She's 93 years old, and she's a lesbian. That's a long time to be a lesbian. She's seen some things. And I remember I'm also a producer. I was trying to get a coworker of mine to come to a comedy show, and I brought up my Cousin Rita, because I love bragging about it. And he's just like, I don't like that you bring up these things around me, you know, I'm kind of old-fashioned, I don't want to hear about it. And I was like, Cousin Rita's a lot more old-fashioned than you, okay? She goes to restaurants with her own antique fork. That's how old-fashioned she is. She just moved here to Charlotte from Mendocino, California. Isn't that cool? You guys know about Mendocino? It brings in a lot of marijuana. It's like a town of 2,000 people, brings in like 5 billion pounds of marijuana a year. And I used to call her Drug Lord Rita, because I couldn't figure out why she lived there. And she moved here, and I was like, hey Rita, do you need anything? Do you need like me to buy you some, you know, THC products or oils? I'll rub you down, we're family. And she just looks at me, she's like, no, Gail, I don't like marijuana. I don't like it. But I will have you know, I'm a huge fan of cocaine. I'm not bringing you cocaine, Cousin Rita. It's my mom's job. I'm not bringing you cocaine. I've done my own. I'm a queer person. I was hoping the jacket would give it away. Yup. And, I got dumped last year. I was really leaning into it. I got dumped by a man and a woman, like in a relationship. But they dumped me at 2 different times. It's 2 different car rides to come and break up with me. You know, what they weren't thinking about was the environment. That's a little rude. But I call my mom and I'm like, oh, I'm so sad I got dumped by so many genders. Where? And I was like, what did I get out of this? She's like, a microwave, Gail. You got a microwave. Take it and move on. I adore my mom. She's my best friend. So I love boomers. I know. Some of them have been cool since 1968. Okay, I said what I said. And my mom is a cool boomer. And she teaches me like boomer secrets. For example, I got car sick and I pulled over and I threw up. I didn't even have time to turn off the car. I was like, ugh. And I call my mom and I'm like, you ever throw up while buckled in before? And she just says, no, Gail. Back when we were drinking and driving, we didn't wear seatbelts. What did you just say? Oh my God. So I just thought that was crazy. I adore her though, and it's the same woman. I had my first headlining gig last year, super cool, and I call her and I'm like, I have my next headlining gig, and she's like, oh, where is it? And I'm like, it's in Wilmington. Arlington. And she just says, don't go. I'm like, well, why not? And she's like, because you'll be driving at night. There's deer. You're going to hit a deer. And I was like, I'll have a friend with me. And she said, that's fine, then don't even worry about it. So, okay, all right. I'm also a nude model. Yeah. Thank you. Love it. Love the support. If you need me to pose for you, I'll do it for like $3 in a poem. I really will. It better be a good poem. Stephen Crane level poetry. So, you don't have to be naked the whole time. I just choose to be. So, I'm just kidding. My first time, I'm really nervous because I have my little robe on, I have my little slip-on shoes and my glasses. And this very artsy lady comes up to me and she's like, will you take off your glasses? And I don't like that question. Like, there's something kind of violating about it. Like, sir, take off your glasses. Ma'am, take off your glasses. You there, take off your glasses. Yeah. See, you're not going to do it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but I did. I took off my glasses and I got in this position. And the producer is like, does anybody have any modifications for the model? And they try to have me point in what direction she wants me to look, and I just have to yell, I can't fucking see you! Made me take off my glasses. I'm a disabled worker right now. Calling OSHA. You know who's not a fan of my nude modeling? It's my mother. I was like, I want to show you some of these drawings of me. They're really beautiful. A lot of these people went to art school. And she's like, please don't show me. I'd rather be dead. Ah! And then I finally show her. She looks me dead in the eye and just says, it's not really what your tits look like. Harsh, right? I got a job in healthcare. I do eyeballs for ophthalmology. You know that puff of air they do in your eye when you go? Isn't that annoying? Do you know why eye doctors do that? They record it and then they jerk off to it later. I'm sorry, I just thought since I'm in the biz, I could fill you in on why they're doing it. Because every doctor's a pervert, I'm sorry to tell you. But I like my job, I like it, I don't love it. I'm required to wear a bra to work. It's a little ridiculous, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Just corner me? You're not wearing a bra. How do you know? If I'm wearing a bra right now, raise your hand. If I'm not wearing a bra, raise your hand. Prove it, counselor. What are you gonna do? Like, show me your nipples. I don't know what. Like, are you prepared to distinguish between a bra and a bralette? I think not. If I have to wear a bra, I think everyone should have to wear a bra. I think the doctors I work under should have to wear a bra, and they're just running around like, these underwires, am I right, Gail? Like, that's right, Dr. Smith, it's a war out here. You stay strong, soldier. I love you. I'm learning to bond with, like, Southern Christian women. We're figuring it out slowly. Because one lady, she only listens to Christian rock for 40 hours a week. That's a lot of Christian rock, okay? Not trying to shit on the genre. We've all listened to some Creed. So guilty. But I didn't know, I wanted to be like, hey, is there any way we can mix this up a little bit? Maybe listen to some Jewish jazz? Let's get crazy. Thanks, guys. My name is Gail Murray. I'm your host. A lovely and warm audience for me, but we are just getting started. Are you ready for your next comedian? Yeah. She is absolutely hilarious. She's been touring with Steve Hofstetter. Please give it up for the very funny and talented Georgia Warder.